At the top of Richmond Beach Saltwater Park, a lone tree stands above the bluff, looking west across Puget Sound. From here, the park feels peaceful and timeless. The Olympic Mountains in the distance, the beach below, and trails winding down toward the water. But this landscape has been shaped by generations of change. Long before Shoreline became a city, Coast Salish people used this coast for fishing, gathering shellfish, and traveling between communities. The water was not a barrier. It was a source of life and a pathway connecting the region. By the early 20th century, the bluff had become an industrial site. The Richmond Beach Sand and Gravel Company cut deep into the hillside, removing earth and separating stone for construction. The wide, bowl-shaped park we see today is partly the result of that quarry. What now appears natural was once a place of machinery, excavation, and constant movement. Then there is the railroad. The tracks below the bluff helped connect Richmond Beach with Seattle and the rest of the Pacific Northwest. Trains carried people, supplies, and freight along the shoreline, bringing growth to the communities around Puget Sound. They still pass here today, running between the park and the water. The sound of steel on the tracks has become part of Richmond Beach, a moving reminder that this quiet shoreline has never truly stood still. During the 1930s and early 1940s, old ships were also brought to this beach, burned and stripped for reusable metal. The ships vanished, but their story remains part of the land. In 1959, the former industrial property was sold to King County and gradually transformed into a public park. A bridge was later built over the active tracks, allowing visitors to reach the beach safely. Today, native plants are slowly returning to slopes once stripped for gravel. The park is not being restored to a perfect, untouched past. Instead, it is becoming something new, a place where history and nature exist together. And now, we return to the tree. It stands above a landscape that has been used, changed, and cared for. Richmond Beach reminds us that damaged places can still heal, and that restoration does not erase history. It adds another chapter. The tree remains above it all, watching the trains pass, the tides return, and the shoreline continue to change. I'm Air Scholar. Like and subscribe for more history from above.